Mohamed Salah is nothing short of sensational. He's a 5-time African Player of the Year, a Premier League Golden Boot winner, a Champions League winner, and has been one of the most integral parts of transforming Liverpool into a European powerhouse again. So why have Liverpool seemed so reluctant to give him a contract until very recently? This whole contract saga, combined with the fact that he didn't get in the top 30 rankings for the Ballon d'Or this year, led me to think that Mo Salah is criminally underrated and disrespected. But why? But before we understand that, we need to go all the way back to 2014. Mohamed Salah's journey to the top wasn't an easy one. Early in his career, he faced a lot of criticism, especially when he struggled after signing for Chelsea in 2014. People were quick to label him as a flop and he wasn't good enough for the Premier League as he struggled to break into that Chelsea first team. And there were countless reasons why he struggled to adapt to the Premier League. The lack of opportunities is a big one. When Salah joined Chelsea in 2014, he was a promising young talent from Basel, and the club had high hopes for him. However, at Chelsea, he found himself competing for a starting spot in an already loaded squad. Chelsea had several top-class players in attacking positions, including Eden Hazard, Willian and Oscar, who were more established in the team and more integrated into Jose Mourinho's system. Or was it a tactical issue? Mourinho's tactics didn't always suit Salah's strengths. Salah thrived in a more open, attacking system where he could run at defenders with space to exploit. But at Chelsea, he was often used more in a defensive and counter-attacking setup, which didn't allow him to fully showcase his pace and creativity. This was a time when Mourinho was more focused on winning through solid defensive structure rather than a free-flowing attacking game. Whatever it was, Salah couldn't seem to get going at all. And after 2 loans to teams in Italy, followed by a permanent move to Roma, he looked like he'd finally found some form after bagging 15 times in 31 appearances. But his time in Rome was short-lived, because in 2017, Liverpool would come in for their star man for £36 million. And, well, you could say the rest was history. In his debut season, he scored 32 goals in the Premier League, a new record for a 38-game season. And still, some people were dismissive. And after an incredible debut season, Salah was named PFA Player of the Year in his first season with Liverpool. Even after seriously impressing and breaking records, he would go on to be labelled as a one-season wonder, and well, that couldn't have been further from the truth. In his second season, he contributed a combined 30 goals and assists in a Liverpool team that finished second on 97 points. And since then, he has consistently been one of the best players in the Premier League every single season, putting up incredible numbers for Liverpool, transforming Liverpool back into a dominant force in England and Europe once again, and would finally give Liverpool fans what they had been so desperate for, because the 2019-20 season marked a historic moment for Salah and Liverpool as the club won the first Premier League title in 30 years. Salah's contribution to the title-winning team was significant. He scored 19 goals in the league. His contributions were crucial in maintaining Liverpool's dominance in a highly competitive season. Salah's consistency to continuously be one of the best players on the planet has made him a Premier League icon. Season on season, he's done incredible things from that right wing position. And I think people were, after 7 years, expecting him to start to slow down, especially this season. He started this season like a different monster, scoring 13 goals and contributing 8 assists in 14 appearances so far in the league, as Liverpool sit pretty at the top of the league and at the top of the Champions League table as well. So why is he so disrespected? Because when you talk to people about the best players the Premier League has ever seen, you hear Thierry Henry, Gerrard, Ronaldo, but Mo Salah always seems to be an afterthought and not one that comes to many people's minds straight away. But why? We've seen what he can do for 7 years at the top level consistently, and how good he's been and the numbers that he's putting up. Some critics argue that Salah's play style, while effective, can sometimes be seen as more one-dimensional. His speed and finishing ability are undeniable, but some detractors suggest that his game lacks the flair or creativity associated with the typical winger, like players like Messi or Neymar. This leads to comparisons that don't always favour him, even if the numbers tell a different story. But just because he doesn't do the fancy tricks or he's not the greatest showman and not everything that he does is so pretty, doesn't mean he can't be the best player in the world. Maybe his lack of Premier League trophies is an indicator as well, because if Man City hadn't been the monster they were, Liverpool and Salah would have 4 or 5 Premier League titles, if not more. But another way where I see people disrespect him is when people don't put him in their Premier League all-time teams. Okay, maybe not just putting him in the team, but not even considering him to be in there. Even above Ronaldo, I think for what Salah's done over the past 7 years consistently, and the numbers he's put out, the things that he's done, the big performances that he's had, he gets in there for his longevity and consistency in that longevity for me. And I know it'll upset a few people that I put him above Ronaldo. Listen, I love Ronaldo, but for me, Mo Salah gets in there. For how good he's been and for how long he has been this good, is how he gets in there for me. Absolutely sensational. Whatever it is, however people disrespect him, no one can deny the numbers that he's put up for Liverpool season on season. And whether people like it or not, Salah is one of the best players to ever play in Premier League history. Salah isn't often regarded as one of the best players in the world, but what really sets him apart is his consistency and impact. He's not just a brilliant goal scorer, but a complete player who can create chances, contribute defensively, and bring an extra level of quality to the team. His work ethic and professionalism make him a role model for young players around the world. And his loyalty to Liverpool has made him a fan favourite. The fear that opponents have when Salah gets the ball is a testament to how much he's grown as a player. At Liverpool, Salah isn't just a star. He's a symbol of the club's recent success, a key player in one of the most exciting eras of their history, and a player who will go down as one of the greatest to ever wear the famous red shirt. But I want to know what you think about Mohamed Salah down in the comments. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. If you've enjoyed this video, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.